What's up guys, Austin Dunham back again with another video, and today I have another highly requested video for you guys. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be teaching you how to bulk with calisthenics only, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. So a lot of people say it is not possible to put on significant muscle mass with bodyweight training. And let me tell you, I disagree with that. So first, let's discuss what bulking is. I'm sure most of you know what it means already, but bulking is a process of gaining weight or muscle mass through increased calorie intake and through your training. So basically it means to gain weight and to gain muscle. That's what bulking is. Now, in order to do that with bodyweight training, I'm gonna take you through a list of steps regarding your diet, your exercise plan, and all that you should do. Now first, let's start off with diet. In order to gain weight, you gotta eat more. That's the simple process to it, is to eat more calories. Keyword calories. In order to do that, you gotta know your TDEE, or your maintenance calories that you burn throughout the day. And in order to figure that out, I posted a link down in the description box below to where you can calculate your specific TDEE, or the total calories burned throughout the day. This is due to your age, your height, and also your activity level. For me personally, I calculated mine. The calories I burn throughout the day while exercising is usually around 2,500 or even 2,700. And so saying that, once you figure out the calories that you need to eat, the second step is to eat over those calories. So let's say you calculate your calories and you get 2,500, 2,700, maybe 3,000 if you're really active. And so in order to gain weight, you gotta eat more calories, right? And so the recommended calorie intake that you take from that is to eat about 300 to 500 calories over that number. So for example, if my maintenance is 2,500, I'm going to be eating probably 2,800 to 3,000 calories a day, right? And so we do that because usually there's 3,000 calories in 1 pound. And if you eat about 500 calories in the time span of a week, 300 to 500, that equals to you about gaining a pound a week. And that's what we want to do when we eat over our maintenance calories. You don't want to be doing too crazy and eating 1,000 calories over your TDEE, which results in a lot of fat gain. So the simple solution here is to eat slightly above your calorie intake that you burn throughout the day. It's really simple, guys. And also saying that with calories, you got to make sure that you're getting enough protein. I stress this all the time. Protein, protein, protein. You want to be getting about 0.8 grams to 1 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Now, for example, like I said in my past videos, I'm 150 pounds. So saying that, I at least try to get probably 130 grams of protein at least a day. Now, that's really the diet portion when it comes to bulking. Is really simple. Just eat more than what your body burns. And also make sure you take in enough protein throughout the day. Now, where the difficult part that comes in, where a lot of people might have trouble with, is planning their exercise program and how to make an exercise routine that works out for bulking. Especially with bodyweight training, it can be a bit confusing. Now, I just explained the diet part. Let's dive into the exercise routine that I recommend that you do and the ways to go about it. So let's talk about that. So you're bulking with calisthenics. How should your exercise routine look like? Okay, the first step is, in order to build muscle, we want to work in the certain rep range. Now, I discussed this before also, and that rep range is between 6 and 12 reps. Now, saying that, you don't want to be doing normal push-ups between 6 and 12 reps because that's not going to do nothing for you. The key point here is to find an exercise to where you fail nearly between 8 and 12 repetitions. So for example, if I'm doing push-ups for 30 reps, that's not going to build muscle. But if I'm doing one-arm push-ups and I can't do any more than, let's say, 9 repetitions, and I'm failing around 7 reps or maybe 8 reps, then guess what? That is a good exercise to pick to build muscle. Now, it's really as simple as that. It's just to find an exercise that works out for you to where you fail between 8 and 12 reps. It's really not that hard at all. The hardest part is actually finding the exercise. Now, you have a lot of resources to do this. You got my YouTube channel, you have the internet. So just find any exercise that works out for you to where it's hard enough to where you fail between 8 and 12 reps. And also saying that, you want to make sure that you have at least a horizontal pushing variation, a vertical pulling variation, so your vertical pull-ups, a horizontal pull-up variation, and a horizontal pushing variation. So horizontal, vertical for both pushing and pulling. That will give you a well-balanced structural routine to work with. And like I said, make sure that the exercises are hard enough to where you fail between 8 and 12 reps. Now saying that, legs. So building muscle mass in your legs with bodyweight training is a bit difficult, as to your legs are really strong and usually it requires external weight or an extra stimulus to build significant muscle mass with them. But saying that, it is still possible to put on some size with your legs. Now, basically the same goes for upper body. You want to find an exercise to where you fail between a good amount of repetitions, 8 to 12 usually, maybe 15 with legs, you can push that. And the thing about bodyweight training with legs, gaining muscle mass at least, is that you're limited to quite a few variations that you probably will progress further upon really fast. So for example, pistol squats may be hard to you at first, but then one day you're hitting 15 to 20 repetitions and then it's not doing any good for you. So either you can add weight to the pistol squat, or you can look for or be creative and find different variations to where it will challenge you enough. Now saying all that, you want to compose a workout routine to where you're doing vertical pushing and pulling, but also another important part is to do it 2 times a week. Make sure you're working all your body parts at least 2 times a week because of protein synthesis. And that's for natural people, of course, which we're all natural here. So after all that information, if you're still confused about constructing a bulking calisthenics workout routine, please contact me in my email at austindtraining.com. Now some other tips for you. You might be concerned about skill training. Should I do that? Should I work my planche or this and that? And here's the thing about bodyweight training. So as you gain weight and as you bulk with calisthenics, guess what? It's going to get harder for you. So if you're able to do a front lever while you're 160 pounds, if you put on weight, bulk, and get stronger, that front lever is not going to look the same and it's going to be a lot harder to do. So as you gain weight, bulking with calisthenics, you got to keep that in mind. You actually may have to dwindle down your exercises and make them easier for you. Honestly, that may happen and I have seen it happen. But when it comes to skill training, static training, I recommend that you still keep doing your basic static exercise like your handstand. And if you want to do any planche or front lever training, that's up to you. Like I said, as you gain weight, it will be harder, but to maintain that strength, maybe you do want to do that, or if that's one of your goals, you can by all means go ahead and skill train. Now, one last thing to implement in your workout routine, as you're gaining weight, you want to limit your cardio. Like, it's okay to do cardio 1 or 2 times a week just to maintain your cardiovascular endurance, but as we all know, cardio is what burns calories, and as we're getting weight, that's exactly what we want to eat more of. So if you're doing a lot of cardio and you're burning a lot of calories, that you got to compensate for that and eat more, which sometimes a lot of people can't do. So what you want to do is just limit your cardio maybe to 1 time or twice a week, but definitely do not do it every day. So everybody, I think I hit all the points when it comes to bulking with calisthenics. Like I said, it's not rocket science, and basically it is pretty simple to do. Just like I said, eat more calories than you maintain, have a good workout routine, and I promise you, you will see results. I can honestly say that all those tips definitely do work, as you can tell. Now, thank you for watching this video today. If you learned something, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already to the channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see a lot more workout tips, tutorials when it comes to calisthenics and bodyweight training. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and stay tuned for future videos. Now, I'll be back soon, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.